Hi guys, it's Sandy. So I want to talk about a movie you've got to go and see. It's called The Sound of Freedom. We went and watched it this week. It actually debuted on July the 4th. We just got there to the theater this week and saw it. Listen, it is powerful. You need to go put your money behind this movie and watch it. It is very sobering. It's an absolute true story about child sex trafficking. And it just opens your eyes to what is going on in the world. And listen, it's PG-13. It is not graphic. You're not seeing anything graphic in it. You can't be that person that says, oh, but I can't handle that kind of thing. There's nothing that you're actually seeing. You know what is going on as far as much as your mind could even think about that because it's children, but there's nothing graphic in it. So you can't be that person that says, no, I can't handle that. I can't go see it. Yes, you can, because we've got to open up. We've got to shed light on this. We have to let people know what is really going on. The movie was shocking. It is absolutely shocking, sobering, powerful. It's not religious. So if you're thinking it's a religious movie, it's not. It's not right wing. It's not left wing. It is just factual. It's a drama, and it'll keep you on your toes the whole time of what's going on. It's not boring at all, but it's just truth. So shame on the people that are against this movie. Like, it just blows my mind that I've heard that people are against this movie. And did you know that this movie was actually made 5 years ago and Disney actually put it on the shelf so it was not seen? And then Angel Network actually bought the rights to it, and they are on a low budget actually doing this movie. Who a bug. Low budget doing this movie. So that's why it's dependent on people talking about it to get the word out. It's a good movie. You need to go and see this movie. But that's the reason I say it's not a religious movie, just because Angel Network actually bought it. But the other thing is, did you know that they actually talk about in the movie that the crime industry of sex trafficking, and this is specifically about child sex trafficking, that's why I can't believe, shame on people for not wanting this to be seen. Like, how could you not want something like child sex trafficking to be put out in the open for people to know what's going on? Well, let me just tell you that it's happening all over the world. Millions of people are caught, men, women, I mean, boy, girl, it doesn't matter, are caught in the sex slave trafficking. But the United States is one of the largest consumers of child sex and child porn. Just absolutely terrible. So it's not happening just in other countries, and it's not happening to the lowest of the low. It is poverty stricken. It is middle class. It is upper and upper class. Like, it can happen to anyone, and it is. And they actually said in the movie, and watch the trailer first. That's what I did. They actually said in the movie that the um, crime industry of sex trafficking, that it has already overtaken the illegal arms crime industry, and that it is about to overtake the crime industry of illegal drugs. Now let that sink in a minute. Illegal drugs, I mean, that is huge. It's billions and billions of dollars. And the child or sex trafficking in general, crime industry is about to overtake that. And this movie was made 5 years ago, I said, so it may already be. But the point is, that statistic should just blow you away. That is why it's so important to go see this movie and to shed light on this, because it's really going on. And also, just to tell you, whenever I was watching the trailer before I even went to see the movie, well, I also saw this other video, and there's a lot of them on YouTube actually, of people who have been in the sex trafficking industry as slaves in the sex trafficking industry. And there was one girl that I listened to, and she was just a normal American family girl. She said, I came from a normal middle class family and lived in a normal little neighborhood, and she was being sex trafficked. So at 10 years old is whenever it started for her. 10 years old. And she said that it wasn't the lowest of the low coming in and using her. She said that men would come in and take off their suit jackets and hang it onto a chair and take off their tie. And she was very matter of factual about it. She wasn't crying or, like, emotional about it. She was stating facts. And I completely believed her too whenever I was listening to her. So that's what I mean. It is happening everywhere. And probably would be shocked what's even happening in our own towns. But one of the things they said in the movie, as far as the overtaking the drug industry, is that cocaine is something you can use once. A child can be used over and over again. It just absolutely broke my heart. I wanted to share this because I do think that everybody should go and see this movie. And like I said before, it's not graphic. They don't show anything graphic, no scenes. They do like kind of show something and then close the door so you kind of know what's going on. But even in my mind, I'm like, I can't even think of that because it's a child. Like, how can you even think of that? But it's happening. It is truth. Don't put your head in the sand about this. Go see this movie. I think it's that important. I never talk about movies ever, but I actually think that this movie is that important. And like I said, it is not a religious movie. So don't even go there thinking that. It is a factual movie. It will sober you. Everybody walked out of there quiet. Stay till the very end so you can watch the last message that Jim Caviezel gives. And go support this movie and get the word out. Until next time, I'm out.